हेलो एवरीवन वेलकम टू द स्टेट लैब्स एंड जैसा कि आपको पता है कि इस चैनल पे हम एंड टू एंड ऑटोमेशन एस्टेट के लिए जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट जावा और सेलेनियम और एपीआई टेस्टिंग है वो कवर करने वाले हैं। तो फर्स्ट लेक्चर्स आई थिंक आपने देखा होगा, अगर नहीं देखा है तो आप जाके इस प्लेलिस्ट में है, वहाँ से देख सकते हैं कि हमारा स्टेट के लिए कौन कौन से चीज़ें हमें कवर करना चाहिए। स्टेट लैब्स का कंप्लीट जो है रोड मैप, जो फुल ऑटोमेशन जर्नी आपको जो जितना भी नीडेड है वो सब मैंने इस पीडीएफ में कवर कर रखा है। तो आप जाके सारे टॉपिक देख सकते हैं कि क्या क्या टॉपिक है सेलेनियम एंड जावा में जो आपको कंपलसरी किसी भी इंटरव्यू को क्रैक करने के लिए आना ही चाहिए। आपने अभी तक वीडियो नहीं देखा है तो आप जाके वो वीडियो देखिए एंड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड इन द फर्स्ट आवर लेक्चर इन दिस एस्टेट लैब्स। इन दिस इस लेक्चर में हम बेसिकली ऑटोमेशन टेस्टिंग का इंट्रो कवर करने वाले हैं। तो स्टार्ट करने से पहले अगर अभी तक आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, लाइक कीजिए और अपने दोस्तों में शेयर कीजिए। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। इस लेक्चर्स में बेसिकली हमारा टॉपिक होगा इंट्रोडक्शन टू ऑटोमेशन टेस्टिंग एंड द सेलेनियम वेब ड्राइवर्स। क्या है, क्यों है और क्या क्या जो है मिथ्स है, प्रॉज कॉन्स, ये हम कवर करने वाले हैं बेसिकली। कमिंग टू द फर्स्ट, लाइक व्हाट इज ऑटोमेशन टेस्टिंग? automation testing simply means running your test cases using code instead of doing it manually. Basically जो हम काम manually करते हैं, like open browser, filling form, clicking on the button, enter values, getting test, ये सब हम जो भी हम ह्यूमन मैनुअली करता है ये सब ऑटोमेटिकली होने लगता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ द टूल्स एंड द स्क्रिप्ट। इससे क्या फ़ायदा होते हैं? बेसिकली ये रिपीटिटिव काम ऑटोमेट हो जाता है हमारा, उससे हमारा क्या होता है, टाइम सेव होता है। इससे हमको फास्ट फीडबैक मिलता है कि हाँ मतलब is there anything wrong? Let's say if you are filling the 100 forms, then you are submitting, then someone is reviewing, then you are getting feedback. उसमें आपको टाइम लगता है, then review में डिले होता है, but this through the automation you can get the fast feedback, and also there will be the less human error, right? Basically आपको क्या होगा कि ह्यूमन एरर भी कम होगा, क्योंकि आप और चीज़ें फर्स्ट टाइम आपको जो भी सेटअप करना है वो करके रखा है, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग ऑटोमेशन ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगा और बेटर स्केबिलिटी इन द टेस्टिंग बेसिकली, एंड यू कैन डू द टेस्टिंग वेरी फास्ट। एंड कमिंग टू द पॉपुलर टूल्स फॉर द ऑटोमेशन टेस्टिंग, मार्केट में बहुत सारे टूल्स अवेलेबल्स है फॉर द UI automation, backend automation, and the mobile automations. These are the popular tools for the automation. Selenium. Basically Selenium is web UI testing, and the APM is for the mobile automation. Postman REST assured is for the API testing, and the Cypress Playwright are also available for modern Java based script or the React based applications. Coming to the first point, main point, like the importance of the Selenium and why you should learn. Learning Selenium boost your chances of landing top QA roles. अगर आप मैनुअल या लो सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी में काम करते हैं, देन you do not have any vast experience in the writing automation and the creating framework from the scratch. It's you have to not only the write the automation script, you have to learn like why and how, like the why it is written, why we are doing like this only, can we explore some other things. You have to like that mindset, then you will land into the top companies. It's used in almost every company, like the Selenium, and opens the doors to automation engineer for the high paying jobs. Yeah, so let's get started. Like the first thing first, what is Selenium basically? Selenium basically is not a testing tools. इट्स अ ब्राउज़र ऑटोमेशन टूल। इसका काम है कि ब्राउज़र को कंट्रोल करना, जैसे ह्यूमन करता है, लाइक हैविंग सेट, लाइक ओपन ब्राउज़र, गो टू द URL, क्लिक type, scroll, read text, etc. मतलब Selenium does not know if a test is passed or failed. वो सिर्फ एक्शन परफॉर्म करता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ ब्राउजर्स. So yeah, so think like a Selenium as a robot that operates your browser just like a human would. So I think you got this point. सो बट एक मिथ है कि हमारा सेलेनियम जो है कि टेस्टिंग टूल्स है. सो नो, सेलेनियम इज़ नॉट अ टेस्टिंग टूल, इट्स अ ब्राउज़र ऑटोमेशन टूल basically. So yeah, this is the main things I wanted to cover. And other things, coming to the third point, like the benefits of the Selenium, why we are using the Selenium only and why we are not jumping to the other testing tools. So basically, first benefit is like it's a open source and free to use, like community driven with the code. Open source means आपका जो सोर्स कोड है कोई भी देख सकता है, इजीली गिटहब पे अवेलेबल है. एंड आप इसमें अगर कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं इसके कोड के हेल्प से. आप अपना सम रैपर क्लास बनाना चाहते हैं वो भी बना सकते हैं, अपना खुद का यूटिल्स बना सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ द सेलेनियम एग्जिस्टिंग मेथड एज पर योर यूज केसेस. And second advantage is like it supports all major browsers like the Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, etc. And ये basically multiple language में को support करता है. And this compatible with the Java, Python, JavaScript, C Sharp, Ruby, Kotlin, etc. And it works on the Windows, Mac OS and the Linux. But a Unix जो operating system है उसको support नहीं करता है. So you can keep in mind like it supports only the Windows, Mac OS and the Linux, but doesn't support the Unix. And you can run locally or remotely via the Selenium grid, Docker, or some third party tools like the browser stack, Sauce Labs. So these are the benefits, and seamless integration with the tools like the TestNG, JUnit, Excel, Alio, Extend Report. So these are the benefits of the using of the Selenium. And as having said, like Selenium not test anything by itself, it only automates the browser. And to perform the validation you need to integrate framework, having, as I said, like these are the things as per your needed. And coming to the real world use cases, again the same thing like as I said, a starting of these lectures. So imagine the feeling 100 waveforms daily, Selenium can do this in the minutes. So great for automating the boring and the repeated task. So this I am not saying Selenium itself, he is saying like when you go to the selenium.dev.com, and Selenium itself written on their page itself like a Selenium automates browser. That's it, nothing more than that. And what you do with power is entirely up to you. Like whatever they are doing and what is your use case, you can like go ahead and do. And primarily it for automating the web application, as I said, not suitable for the mobile and the desktop applications. And it's certainly not limited to just that. Boring web administration tasks also can be automated as well. So using the Selenium you can other things like the APM is the extension of the Selenium only, nothing is like that. So yeah, so but basically the primary the Selenium who are doing, they are doing the web applications interaction with the help of the browsers. That's it. So coming to the Selenium, what Selenium cannot do. So as I said, desktop application automation we can't achieve using the Selenium. You have to use the Auto IT or WinApp driver, and the mobile apps we have to use the APM. API testing mostly we are using REST assured and the Postman. Performance testing we can use using the JMeter and the Gatling. And the security testing, these things are not supported by the Selenium. You can't do this type of testing using the Selenium. And coming to the other limitations, like you cannot uh, do the captcha and the barcode automation using the Selenium, and OTP based flows validation and the advanced HTML elements like Canvas, Google Maps, automation, you cannot do with the help of Selenium. Image validation, you have to need a OCR tools that will convert your images into the text, and from that you have to parse that, and you have to validate as per your use cases. But directly image validation you cannot do with the help of Selenium. Excel, PDF, JSON, XML validation, these you cannot directly do with the Selenium. You have to use the Apache API for the Excel, PDF for box for the PDF, Jackson for the JSON. These type of other library you need it for the automating these kind of validations. There is no built-in reporting, guys. These are whatever I am saying, these are the most interview related question, important interview. These basic questions, the whatever the tester is doesn't know, even the 5-6 year of experience guy doesn't know what are the limitation. So if you don't know the limitation, you can't do the best in the automation. So there is no built-in reporting as well. So you have to use the TestNG, LEO and the extend report library to generate the report. And also with the help of Selenium directly you cannot do the parallel testing. You can handle via the TestNG or the Selenium grid that we will cover in the upcoming lectures. And finally, uh, um, Selenium is must, I would say, like have a tool in every tester toolbox. And you have to not stick on with the Selenium only, because you have to explore other library for the testing. So directly with the Selenium you can interact with the browsers, but for validation you have to explore some other framework like JUnit or the TestNG. So we will cover, don't worry. So yeah, so this is all about in this lectures one. And as I said, I will be covering Selenium series and the Java series parallelly, so we have a separate playlist for that. So I would recommend, if you are from the manual testing background, first learn the basic coding Java concept, basically the what are the data types, for loop, while loops, and basic oops concept, then jump into the automation part. But if you know the basic any programming language, if you want to move ahead, you can go ahead and you can directly start with the Selenium. And the language I will be covering the Java mostly, because most of the company is using the Java, so that's the reason I will be using the Java in this training program as well. And yeah, so in the next lecture we will cover like the how Selenium is interacting with the browser, what are the components, like the deep dive of the how Selenium, what are the setup you needed to do the automation. That part I will cover in the next lectures. So this is all about this lectures. एंड अगर आपको और इसमें डीप या और कुछ जानना है, यू कैन कमेंट इन दिस वीडियो कमेंट सेक्शन, सो आई विल ट्राई टू रिप्लाई एवरी कमेंट्स. एंड नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में जैसा कि मैंने बताया कि डीप डाइव करेंगे कि कैसे सेलेनियम ब्राउज़र के साथ इंटरेक्ट करता है. And yeah, so after that I will move into the next, like the automation part, like the what are the commands is there. So yeah, this is all about in this video. So अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगा, then you can like, subscribe and share this to your friend. So yeah, that's it in this lecture. We will meet in the upcoming lecture. Till then, bye bye.